We're live here with the ROX Mods at Augusta, the golf capital of the world and a regular staple on the SLC Championship. Long time at this place and a long list of big fields. Pretty consistently, just last night we had the biggest field in the Crake Midgets, at least this year. 11 cars starting to finishing. Everyone made it home last night. And today I believe we have 11, maybe 12 cars. So that being said, the first car up is going to be Matt Watts in the green and orange number 77. So Matt, when you feel ready, you're clear to go. There's a little bit of lagging out of the bots. That's okay. And the lag is good. Alright, Matt's down the back straight. Is it laggy for me or is it laggy for everyone? I could rejoin after this car. First lap is 16.239 for Matt Watts, a purple sector 1. Sector 2 also purple, so they are on bound for improvement. The white flag out for Matt Watts. Purple sector 1. They will more than likely make it. The checker flag waving for Matt Watts down the front straight is 16.135. And the one up next is Connor, money man. He's clear to go on the track. Yeah, looks like that was on Matt's end. There's also a little bit of a lag on Connor. Alright, well the first lap has begun for Connor, a purple sector 1, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. The first heavy hitter, as Evan Varney has said, we are down the front straightaway. The first lap time is 16.291. Potentially some room for improvement. The number 75 CCM car down the back straightaway. A white sector 1, but not too shabby into 3 and 4. White flag comes out for Connor, and he goes quick time with a 16.132. One more lap to go for the CCM 75 down the back straight. Is there room for improvement? We are going to put the checker flags out as we see a purple sector 2. 15.742 locks in on the final lap with a fairly solid time. Next one up, another huge hitter. It is Nikolaus. You are clear for the track. The Trini boy in the 95 Lightning McQueen Tribute Ibis racing machine making their way now down the back straight. Nikolaus going to take a high line into 4. Now Nikolaus, notorious for being a keyboard racer, had some struggling today with the car. Had some yesterday. He's been trying his best to adapt to the low gravity setups down the back straightaway into 4. Second lap of 15.855. Now into lap 2. So generally pretty good looking line. The white flag coming out for Nikolaus, an improvement of a 15.8 flat. His final lap here. 3.829 sector 1 into 3 and 4. Could have potentially scrubbed the wall. The checker flag out for Nico. That is lag on my end. Alright, so we're going to call a temporary red flag. I'm going to rejoin. There's lag on my end. So, we are running very well. It's going to take us a moment here. Alright. We're back. And the green flag is out for the next car. Can we stop messing around in the pits? Green flag is out for, I believe it is Evan Varney. Evan Varney is more than likely the pick for pole position today. This car is sputtering around 3 and 4. I think we'll be doing a potentially shutdown after qualifying is done. We were looking really good in practice, but then that Raceway just kind of killed everything for me. Evan Varney down the back straight. 3 and 4 the first lap. A good sector 1, purple sector 2 down the front straightaway. He goes top of the board, 15.529. 2 more laps added at 3.673. Sector 1 down the back straight. Down to 3 and 4. White flag out for Evan Varney. Time by, the checker flag is going to wave. And it's very consistent with those low 3.5s, and he goes even quicker, 15.508. Next car out on the track is going to be Dabcat. You're clear to the track. I believe the lone DGS car again today, the 054. He'll take the high line to build up speed on his first lap. Dabcat to 1 and 2. I am very sorry for the rubber banding. We're going to hopefully have this addressed by the time that the race is ready. First lap at 15.704 so far sets him up for second place. Grain sector 1 at 3.675. Very fast for Dabcat. This time by, the white flag will come out. It's going to have one more lap. A 3.767 sector 1 into 3 and 4. Putting the checker flag out. Dabcat across the line at 50.69. It's had some very interesting laps here. Oh, he'll spin out into the barrier. Well, the green flag is out for the next car in qualifying. That is one of the CCM cars. BG. Sorry for the yellow light staying on. The green flag is out for, excuse me, BG. First lap, taps the outside wall, 16.899. He's going to have to get within that 16.508 in order to make the show. They will get a chance that they can't make it this time. Bit of a middle lane off of 3 and 4, down the front straight. White flag, 16.264 there in the show at least. One more chance to go quicker. BG makes his way down the back straight into 3 and 4. And that will be it. 16.368 that last lap. However, a 16.264 that will put him so far in the rear. There is, of course, quite a few other drivers to start qualifying. Twin is up next. You're clear to go. 32, another big pick here for pole position. Of course, none other than the GOAT himself in the ROX Mods. Twin Triple V6 makes his way through 3 and 4. His out lap is done. His first lap begins out of 1 and 2. It's a good looking line. 3.7 sector 1. Now making his way into 3 and 4. Almost looked like he got close to the wall. His first lap is a 15.909. Twin makes his way down the back straight into 3 and 4. Make his way up to the final lap. The white flag comes out. Oh, and Twin's going to tap that wall. Loses speed. And that could have messed up his run. It is still potentially possible, I think, to improve at least a 15.9. He's going to go for it. Checker flag is out. That was a very tough way. Messed up both the second and the last lap. And that'll be it for Twin. Just a very unfortunate moment there in lap 2. Scrub the outside wall off of 4. That messed up 2 laps in 1. So we're going to put the green out for the next car out. I believe that is Cam. Alright, Cam, you're clear to go. Alright, their first race in the ROX Mods in the 95 Polish Porsche machine. Got 2 95s in the field today. You build up speed. Build up speed. I don't know what you're doing. You're in manual. You're stuck in manual. That's the red MT. Alright, well, lap 1 is potentially a throwaway for Cam, but they're going to have a couple more chances. It's all going to be about building up speed on this lap. Cam makes their way into 3 and 4. Lap 2 now begins. A bit low down the front straight. Oh, they're going to go high. 16.865 that first lap. This time by Cam is going to go to their final lap. White flag is out. Not within that minimum threshold yet. Checker flag ways for Cam. They're just building up a lot. There's too much speed off of 4. Cam across the front straight. And Cam, you're going to head into staging again. You're going to get one more shot to make the race today. Just head to the back of the line. That's the first car that is not within that 1 second threshold. The next car out is Darktails. You are clear to go. Number 3 making the way out to the field. Darktails. Their car was actually made by Cam. It's pretty awesome looking, number 3. His first lap has begun. So he makes his way into 3 and 4 to 3.829 Sector 1. Down the front straightaway, the first lap sits on the board at 16.087. 2 to go. And it looked almost like a little bit of an inside wall scrub off of 1 and 2. Alright, the final lap out for Darktail. Improving a green Sector 1. Now into 3 and 4. Checker flag comes out. They go a little bit high off their exit. But they do improve at 16.084. Next up will be Steven Waters in the 76 car without practice, although they could have had some maybe potentially off the official session. But we'll see about that. Steven Waters, you're clear to the track. Now they're, I believe, taking over Ryan Ellis's machine. Oh, it's a little bit of a slap to that outside wall. Into 3. Comes Steven Waters now down the front straight. And it's a high line. You want to be low down here, Steven. Steven makes his way into 3 and 4. Again, just stuck on that outside. 17.248. Lap 2, I believe, now for Steven. Stand by. They'll be making their way around 3 and 4 to see the white flag. Again, that 16.5 is the minimum threshold. Still not quite there for Steven. He's got one more shot. Green Sector 1 for Steven. The checker flag comes out. He scrubbed that outside wall, but is it going to be good enough? No, it's not. And he'll have to make his way around once again, like Cam has done so. We got one more car that is yet to have set a lap here. That is the 44, driven by Landon. You are clear to the track. Landon now makes their way out into the track. The number 44 car. believe their second race in the ROX Mods. The first time out was at Indianapolis. It was a fairly solid race. I believe it could have been a podium, if I recall correctly. Their first oval race. Just landing out of out 3 and 4. First lap, 16.399. 2 to go here for Landon. Green sector 1. A little frozen off of 3 and 4. Second lap, 16.364. The white flag's out for Landon. He gives it low on his exits. See the checker flag. It's good enough for 7th place. Alright, well that leaves us with our knockoff round. That is between the 95 and 76 of Stephen Waters. So whenever you guys are ready, you guys can go. One of you guys can go. But we'll give you guys your time to prepare. So this is your chance. The minimum time to make is a 17.504. It looks like Stephen Water will take the initiative. Stephen Water's the first car out. This knockout round of 2. Here comes Stephen Water down the front straight. 3 laps once again, just to make it into the show. Stephen Waters makes his way down the back straight. This will be his first lap as he makes it through into the field at 16.215. 2 to go. That puts him ahead of BG. His former teammate from Stephen Waters Racing. This time by the white flag out for Stephen Waters. Comes Steven into 3 and 4, green sector 1. Takes the middle lane. The checker flag's going to come out for him. And he will have to deal with that, but he is in the show at least. Alright, well the next one up is Cam. By the way, we will be doing a shutdown once everyone is done. So Cam, whenever you're ready to go. I'll be quiet to let you focus. Cam is in the show. Lap 1 complete. The purple sector 1, although they did run it up high. Cam is at least in the show of 16.434. Cam's going to have one more lap here. So he slapped the outside wall off of 4. Alright, down the back straight. Into 3 and 4 the final time. Can they go for improvement at green sector 2 down the front straightaway? The checker flag out for Cam. And Cam will pass Stephen Waters and BG this time with a 16.180. Check that screenshot of our times. Send it to you guys in general as well as the stream link. That's already set up. Cam, you're already done. Alright, we're going to shut down. We'll teleport you guys once again. I'll meet you. And try to see if we can figure out this lag situation. Alright, so everyone is going to be unmuted and everybody makes a show. If you guys check announcements, you will see your positions. First up today, in first place, it is Evan Varney, to the surprise, I believe, of nobody. Dabcat up in second place. Kroon in third place, so he'll be in the inside of row 2. Outside is going to be Nico Alex.
Not Kroon.
Not Kroon. I was meant to say Connor. Twin Triple V sits on the inside of row 3. On the outside of row 3 will be Dark Tails.
Why do I get the outside?
And on the inside of row 4 will be Landon. To the outside will be Matt Watts. And to row 5 on the inside is going to be Cam. To the outside it will be Steven Waters. And finally it will be BG. So once again, you guys can check where you guys are by checking announcements. Fly.
So you want me to show?
Maybe if I learned how to drive, I might
Get
be
'em.
in the series, but holy shit.
Guys. So
Oh, you guys got 90 laps.
Everybody
Figure
but
that out.
Evan is it.
Alright,
I
let's
ran a 15 in practice.
Brother, I already forgot where I was. I'm so stressed out.
you are
It gets
in
us
9th.
all, man.
So we're gonna teleport everyone.
I just went ahead and sent fuck it. I gotta go, and I just sent it.
Good
To those
job.
points like that.
Alright.
Over here.
Let's get reading out positions. If you're odd, you're in the inside, or even if you're on the outside, it is Evan Varney, row 1 inside. On the outside of row 1, Dabcat. Row 2 on the inside will be Connor. To the outside is going to be Nico. Row 3 on the inside will be Twin Triple V sits in 5th place. 6th place to the outside is Darktails. Row 4 on the inside is going to be Landon. To the outside is Matt Watts. Row 5 on the inside is Cam in 9th place. 10th place to the outside of row 5 is Steven Waters. And finally on the inside of row 6, it is BG. So just make your way around the track however means you can. And just line up in your positions. Give each other one car length of space between your rows. And if you are echoing, Steve, I need you to turn on your noise suppression.
Yeah, we can all hear it.
Yep.
I don't even know where I am.
Once again, I am reading out the positions. First place is Evan, 2nd place Davcat, 3rd place Connor, 4th place Nico, 5th place Twin, 6th place Darktails, 7th place Landon, 8th place Mats, 9th place Cam, 10th place Steven, and 11th place is BG.
What's a good thing I
4 is the exact same as last night.
Dude, I'm really
You guys will line up,
excited.
please
If
turn
this
off your
does
motors.
good- if this
Dabcat
does
today
good,
might be the
I'm really
day.
excited. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude, we're gonna have Twin and you, Connor, alongside me for 3rd, at least. And then we might have Nico up there.
Over
We
here.
have Nico.
Line your nose up.
Oh, it's
Line
gonna
your
be
nose up
good.
like here.
Yeah,
the center.
I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah.
Second.
I am standing.
you're
Steven,
running
back it
over.
up a little bit. It's about where I am.
Everybody.
About where I am.
This could be a good
I'm
race.
gonna do my best.
I'm gonna say we're all
You
where
get
I
there?
am.
Just back it up a little.
Shut up.
Can I get driver, Matt?
To turn your engine off, please press F. We'll be doing the national anthem.
Smash.
BG, back it up.
I
No,
don't- I don't
no. See where Steven is on your outside? Try to be equal with him.
I don't see. Give me a second.
95B equals me.
Why are you guys so far back?
PG,
from the
back
rest
it
of
up.
the field?
Back up.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Like that,
Good.
man.
Yeah, that's good.
Parking brake.
Alright. Press your parking brake. Press F to turn your engine off. If you can't, I will do it for you. That's okay.
I'm on controller, so I can't really do that.
Please stand by the car. If you want to face the flag for the national anthem, that'll be off of turn 3. Camp, I know
Why
you're not
is-
American.
Hey, Evan, the dog's back.
I can be a part of
Dog's back.
You can be a part of
Yeah, the
American
dog's
culture
back.
here today. Alright, we're gonna
Yes,
turn off.
indeed.
Yes.
Free back dogs.
Robo, may I ask what Max is doing?
What is Max
I'm like
doing?
a little Jack Russell. Or like a little terrier.
Quit humping my leg, you damn dog.
Now, if it's not too crazy to ask, what happened during qualifying, Twin?
Ask who.
Don't
Same thing.
He's gonna mute us, guys.
He doesn't have those
That's
perms,
cool.
but he'll probably mute himself. Which is fair.
Yeah. Evan, do you know what happened? Oh, shit. Yep.
Sucks. Oh, no.
Yeah, those bumps, like, we're gonna bumps because that's really what they are.
Bacon.
Alright.
But yeah, those ghost bumps really have eaten a lot of people's laps. Like, even in last race, too, it was pretty bad. It's
Brother,
just...
my hands were shaking. My hands were
Uh,
shaking.
Can you get a
Nico,
screenshot of this?
Nico,
11
cover your...
cars.
Nico, cover your ears, please, because I'm going to say a name you don't want to hear. But yeah, Twin, it was just because of the way Narwaller built the track. It's not the suspension of the cars themselves. There's little...
They're bank turns with blocks instead of wedges.
It's done a very unconventional way.
Okay,
Alright,
so...
Nico, you're good. You can uncover your ears.
Alright. Let me get the anthem out. Please, well, actually, give me a second. Let me get the anthem.
Attack Evan.
Here comes the Jack Russell.
Alright, drivers, please face turn number 3. We are going to proceed with the national anthem.
Bravo!
Alright.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Stopgap, for the love of God, please turn noise suppression on.
Hell no. Hell no, you guys can suffer.
Suffer! Were so gallantly streaming, and like its red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I forgot my KB sticker
Alright.
on the outside.
That's okay. We'll get it next time. Alright, drivers, when you are ready, start your engines.
Green.
My head is still hurting from practice. Oh my god.
Reminder that today's race, you guys are muted. However, that is not telling you guys to speak. That is an ask for you guys to help me with hosting today, since I am alone. So, so you can let me know if you spin out. So, let's get on with our positions as we wait for drivers to get lined up.
They're picking your car.
In the 11th place position in the back of the field today, in the 7 car, it is BG, new representative of the CCM. On the outside of row 5, it is Steven Waters in the number 76 car. On the first race to the inside, it is Cam in the Polish Porsche. Into the 8th place spot on the outside of row 4, it is Matt Watts. To the inside in the 44, it is Landon taking up the 7th place position today. On the outside of row 3, it is Darktails in their highest position they have ever qualified in. Very solid P6 for Darktails. To the inside, the legend himself in Wolf Team Racing number 32. 5th place today, but first place in a lot of races that we've seen before, including, I believe, at this track, it is Twin Turbo V6. Now to the outside of row 2, it is Nikolaus. And the first car on the podium, it is a 75 car driven by last week's Midget feature winner. I mean, fuck, this went up already. Connor. In the front row in the 045, it is Dabcat. To the outside, the lone DGS car. To the inside, it is a 66, driven by, of course, the most leanest driver we've seen this season. Your points leader, Evan Barney, leads it at Augusta. So that is your fill for today's race. All right. Well, alright. My apologies. Looks like everyone is in their cars, so we are going to do a CD. Pace speed, I think it'll be either 60 or 70 miles an hour on the inside and on the straights. Remember, if you're an outside car, you're going to have to be going at least 10 to 20 miles an hour faster on the turns. We're doing 70 on the straights as well, hopefully. When you need to adjust your speed, please try to do so by using engine braking, if you can help it. Try your best. I know there's going to be some lag getting out. So we're going to do a CD. You're going to go in the car ahead of you goes. Remember that when we go green, excuse the voice crack, when we go green, there won't be any pass until you cross the start finish line. So, that being said, the yellow flag is out. And there's 10 pace laps here today at Augusta. Plenty of time here to get figured out. There's a couple cars at the back there trying to make their way up. It looks like, as I say that, there's a huge lag spike, but it looks like lag is doing pretty okay for the most part. 11 cars to start the field today. Evan Varney has been established this season, an absolute legend on the track. He's established himself as just completely unstoppable. Dominated the last race yesterday. Dabcat, if you could go faster in the corners, the outside road, you're going to need to go a little faster. Remember, there will be no passing until you cross the start-finish line. Twin, if you could move up a little. Once the green flag drops, there will be exceptions for particularly slow drivers. But that does not allow people to pass entire fields. We know the chaos of the first start will probably be a factor here, so that's okay. Pretty okay pace-wise.
My parking brake was on.
Okay. Yeah, make sure your parking brake is off. I believe that is the right or left bumper if you're on controller. That is left shift if you're on keyboard. That is P. Is left shift if you are on mouse. Is P if you're on keyboard.
It is left bumper if you're on controller. As a controller player myself.
Okay. Dark Tails, we need you to move up a little.
Oh, yes, I'm about to say that.
Dark Tails, you're going too slow in the corners.
Going 90.
I don't think it's him. I think it's the
Yeah,
green
fuck
car.
no.
People beside him is going really fast, or the leader is going really fast.
It is kind of Matt's a little bit, but he hasn't passed anyone. Alright, we have 5 laps until we go green. We're going to make sure everyone's laps fits. Is somebody muted that's not supposed to be?
Cam has his
They muted themselves. Everyone's unmuted. There you go.
Am I muted or am I? Or can you hear me or am I muted?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
There you go.
Oh, okay, copy.
Yep. Alright, 4 laps to go here.
We know why.
I guess you muted a. I think that was a Dabcat that you muted.
Connor, you're passing the leader. Dabcat, could you move up a little bit? I know if there's anyone that should be ahead of the leader, that should have a chance of beating Evan, this is the place to do it. Thank you. Maybe not. Okay. But however you're taking that turn was good. You're just going a little bit too fast on the straight, but that's okay. Alright. We were doing good pacing. It's a little bit rough there with Nico. But it's also kind of Connor being right up behind the leader. Okay, now we're good. Cam, you've been fine pace-wise. Everyone looks pretty good now. Huge lag spike. We're good. Primarily, I would suggest, since we're double file, just try not to pass the entire row. If you end up passing one car, if they're particularly slow, it's a little lax in that case. I'm not saying to jump, but I'm just saying it's a little less strict. Anyway, oh shit, it's time. Lights go out.
Green this time.
Nico up. We stay yellow, one more lap, yellow.
Yeah, I was gonna go.
We were not in position at all. Alright. Try to lock in. Get that outside row up. Nico Alex, move up. Dabcat, move up. Darktails, move up. You're holding up row 4. You're good now. Lock in.
Lock in.
Green flag. A lot of pass Dabcat. And we are starting here at Augusta. Side by side for the lead, Evan Varney, Dabcat, and here's Connor looking at that second place spot. Twin Triple V sits right behind Nikolowitz. Do we make a clean lap? And I believe we have. Side by side between Darktails. And for the second place battle is still hard here between Connor and Moneyman. I mean, Dabcat and Moneyman. Man, this illness is making my commentary.
Yeah, I'm going against myself.
Yes, you are. We all are here. Look at some moves by Landon, actually battling up with Nikolowitz for the top 5. He's been making some moves up through the field. Here's Twin Triple V6 collecting from his rough qualifying run, looking at the back of the podium. Here is Moneyman, looking like we might have a 3-way for the second place spot. Twin Triple V6 taking the inside away from Connor, a crossover move off of 4. They go 3 wide for the second place spot. Twin Triple V6 now the inside, carrying speed off into the exit, and he's going to lock in that second place position. Huge lag spike once again on my end. Twin Triple V6, they started from 5th place. They make their way up to the second place spot. A huge mover in the field. Same could be said for Landon. Looking at the behind of the 95, side by side, meanwhile, between Darktails and Matt's Watts. Connor gets low. Nikolow's going to carry a lot of speed up to him. He was battling for second, but here's Connor scrubbing that inside wall off of 1 and 2. Nikolow's will make the move. Still side by side, a crossover move. A battle for 4th place, stirring up between Landon, Nikolow's, and Connor. I'm going to read myself quickly, get the positions. Evan Varney is confidently ahead of the field. Just takes a caution for Twin to potentially get into that position. He's good for the most part, but we got a huge battle going on here in the 4th place position. Is Connor and Nikolaus, the 95 and the 75. Just completely going at it here. Nikolaus tries to round his way through the outside. Connor running the inside. A crossover once again into the back straight, but looks like Connor will stay ahead. It's very close here for the 4th place spot. Just these two cannot get away from each other. Connor had a real good run there for 2nd place at the start of the race, but he has started to drop back a couple of spots. He's still up there right behind the podium spot. Just takes a bit of stroke of luck for things to switch around. But here's Nikolaus looking at that outside once again on the attack at the 75. Evan Varney is about to run up to lap cars. And a reminder, when we have lap cars, you'll get 1 lap every time you get a caution. As long as you make it to lap 91, you'll be able to finish the race today. So keep that in mind. That is your 90%. Side by side between Connor and Nikolaus. A crossover out of 3 and 4. Looks like Connor staying ahead of Nikolaus. It's a very good moves between these two. There's BG, your first lap car. Evan Varney making the way through the field. Off of 1 and 2. There's a second car. Very clean race so far. 15 clean laps, I hope. Didn't just curse that. Nicolaus side by side. Still with Connor. These two just cannot get away from each other. They stuck with each other since about lap 5, 6. As Evan, let's see what Evan's up to. He's been running a very clean race today. He's made his way up through the field. He's made his way by Stephen Waters. A battle between 2 lap cars in the background. You can see that. It's Steven, but meanwhile, the battle for, I believe, as Twin Triple V sits, making his way by BG. Nicolaus hits the outside wall, I believe, off of 2, gets a little loose. He's still good. Back out in 3rd place, Nicolaus and Connor. It's a really good battle here between the, I believe that is a battle for 9th place between Cam and Stephen Waters. The leaders are just trying to have to make their way by. Meanwhile, here comes Evan Varney down the, actually up the outside of Darktails. Put him a lap down. Very great racing here by the 66 car. He's put up about a straightaway between himself and Twin Triple V Sits. It's just about running your laps at this point. Staying clean, staying out of trouble. Seems like everyone's been doing pretty good at that. Had a lot of practice time for a lot of these drivers. So they've gotten pretty much every issue this place can provide figured out. Next target for Evan Varney is Matt Watts, although he's got about half a straight to work with. Our field is a bit spread out. Get a screenshot of your leader.
Sorry. Thanks.
Alright, well there is Money Man making his way past Stephen Waters.
I'm coming for you, Dubcat.
He has stayed away enough from Nicolaus to at least be in 4th place. However, it's looking very sketchy here with your leader. He's trying to make his way through the field. Meanwhile, there is BG, and I believe that might be a battle in last place. Or is that a car 2 laps down? We'll see in a moment. Nope. That is a battle between BG and Stephen Waters for the last place spot. BG makes the pass to Steven. They were behind at the start. However, they are making the way through. Meanwhile, your leader, Evan Varney, looks at the inside to put Matt Watts down a lap now. Let's watch this battle going on between Stephen Waters and Squid Game. BG in the 7, representing CCM, former Stephen Waters racing driver, his old team owner, looks right behind him. As Nicolaus currently probably faces some deja vu, sees the old car he raced. Excuse me, Nicolaus sees the old car that he raced. He's going to make his way through it. And he's probably going, well, that's a moment of deja vu. But it's Stephen Waters once again. Your leader, Evan Varney, is about to make his way through Landon. Again, one of the new entries. His first time on an oval. Stephen Waters going wide. A good save. Stays out of trouble. Oh, but he's going to go all the way to the inside. That'll put him 2 laps down here. That's a rough way for that race to go. Still not quite out of range of catching back up to BG. But it's going to take a stroke of luck and a caution. been a surprisingly clean race here at Augusta. Evan Varney runs the inside to put Cam 2 laps down. He's now made a lap car out of Landon, so over half the field a lap down at this very long green flag stint. And race leader Evan Varney actually... Oh, nope, we got a spin. Alright, that was your race back. That was your race back. Keep going. Keep going. That was your race back. That was your race back. Everyone behind Evan, that was your race back. We'll be revealing the positions. Alright. I called that race back because Evan was the only one that was across the line at the time, so...
Pretty red car.
Boy, that was a long green flag. Nico Alex's first spin. Fortunately for him, in that position, I believe he's still in the top 4, top 5. Of course, since you get put to the back of your lap and it causes a caution now. Has been that way since, I believe, last season, 2024. It's been that way for a while.
Do we pass to get lap up, or...?
You get 1 lap back for caution. You can unlap yourself, Nico. You were on the lead lap when the caution came out. Respun, so...
I get a lap back? Because I was on 1 now.
Alright, so reviewing the positions from that yellow. It was Nico Alex. Nico Alex that caused a caution. Evan Varney in first place. There were some lap cars immediately behind that will be dependent here. They're on separate laps, so Landon will be in 6th place. You'll be on the lead lap. Cam will be in 10th place, 1 lap down, but you'll get 1 lap back. See if Waters just about nearly spun it. And across the line is Matt. We're getting positions. And also there's 295, so I'll tell you who's who. Are you on if you were getting a lap back, you will be behind Nico. Since he was in the lead. Yeah. You're gonna be in the lead lap, but you will still be behind Nico.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, so there was the other positions. Matt's is in 7th place. Steven Waters in 11th place. Dabcat 3rd. Sorry, there's a lot of lap cars here. That was a long green flag. BG in 9th. Dark Tails in 8th. Nicholas.
Will I be in front of Steven then?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the positions. It is Evan Varney, Twin Turbo V6, Dabcat. Connor in 4th place, 5th place is Nicolauds. Lap cars that can get their lap back, please do not speak. Landon is 1 lap down. You'll be in 6th place on the lead lap. You'll be able to get 1 lap back. Matt Watts is going to be 7th place on the lead lap. Dark Tails will be on the lead lap in 8th place. 1 lap down will be BG in 9th place. Cam will be 1 lap down in 10th place. And Steve Waters will be 1 lap down in 11th place. Alright. I'll fix Cam's lap at this point.
Robo, I was just about to say that too.
Generally speaking, you're allowed to get 1 lap back if you want to.
Other fun fact, we are halfway through the race now under caution.
Yep. And I will say, I guess the first half of the race was a very long green flag stint. We'll see if that stays that way.
Longest green flag that I've seen.
Alright, so we need you guys. Cam, you are in 10th place, I believe. We're checking again. Yes, you are. You need to let 1 car by you. You need to let 1 car by you. BG, you're fine where you are, but Cam, you need to give up 1 spot. Cam, you need to give up 1 spot once again. Yep. There you go. Alright, we're going to try to go green this time. There's one lap that's not right. There's one lap that's not right. We're yellow one more lap. He's on the lead lap. Dark tails. Alright. This time we'll try to go green. So lights will go out once again. Let's not bunch up. Please try not to drive through the car that is ahead of you. Landon, do move up a little. It's good. It's good. It's good. Alright. Remember, don't pass car if you until you cross the start-finish line. We make our way off at 3 and 4. Green flag. A lot of pass, Landon. Clean start. Alright, well here's Evan leading us off, and Twin now starts right behind him. He is now potentially in position. Oh, it's just a matter of picking up what Evan is doing. Twin has been in this position before at OEM. We have a big lag spike, but we make our way through to the back straight, side by side between Nikolauds and Connor once again. These two just cannot get away from each other once they're in the right spot. Side by side through 1 and 2. Nikolauds gets a better run off of 2 down the back straight, but Connor's sticking around the inside, but he's going to get tied off the exit of 4. Nikolauds stays in 4th place, but Connor's just about a car length back. Can he recover? Nikolauds potentially gaining a little bit of ground here on Dabcat as Dabcat goes wide off of 4. There's an equal gap between 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Nikolauds peeks to the inside of the 054. Dabcat still staying ahead. Meanwhile, Stephen Waters looks like he's having a battle in the background. There's a battle between himself and BG. Meanwhile, Connor looking at the inside of 1. Nikolauds is closing down the gap here for 3rd place. It's a 3-car battle for the 3rd place spot potentially here. Nikolauds just on the rear bumper. Just a matter of attrition here. A war of attrition between just about everyone from 3rd to 5th place. Nikolauds look at the inside of Dabcat. Dabcat gets a little bit into the middle lane off of 1 and 2. Yeah, you want to be close to that wall wherever you can. Looks like he just got a little bit tight off of 2. Nikolauds still right behind him. Actually starting to make up some gap here with Connor, but Nikolauds just in a fighting position for the 3rd place spot. Here goes Nico down the inside. Side by side between 1 and 2, 4th podium position of 3rd place. Dabcat gets the run off the exit. Crossover move, but it looks like Dabcat again getting just an amazing exit off of 4. Has built up about a car length gap once again, but Nikolauds down the inside of 1 and 2. Twin Turbo V6 looks like he's not falling that far behind from your leader, Evan Varney. Side by side still, Nikolauds. Lightning McQueen car. As we get a crossover off of 2. Side by side into 3 and 4. Looking good here. This has been a very clean race so far. It's been a single caution. Dabcat looks like he just about got tied off of 2. Nikolauds makes that move for 2nd place. 3rd place. Goddamn. Your leader, Evan Varney, starting to close in on lap cars.
And I split out.
Yellow flags out. That is your race back. That is your race back. Nikolauds, Dabcat, okay. Connor, Landon, Mats. It's Landon Mats, by the way. Landon Mats. Stephen Waters, BG. Still on the lead lap. Lap cars, you get a lap. You can get a lap back. You're under caution. There's a first strike for Cam. Oh boy, what happened with Nikolauds?
What's wrong?
Nothing. I was watching the stream and I saw your first spin.
Oh.
Just timing. Alright, Cam will be able to rejoin from the lead lap. We'll be in the back of the field. They were ahead of the leader when they spun. So Cam, just go to the back of the field, please.
If this for some reason becomes a 2-lap,
because I don't see well.
If this becomes a 2-lap shootout after all this green flag racing, that'd be insane.
dude, no,
you're in
I'm
the back, by the
telling
way,
you,
Cam.
the 2-lap
Am I
shootout
okay? Thank
will
you.
be insane.
Yeah, you're good.
The 2-lap shootout will be like 5 cars fighting for second place.
Connor, we need you to move up. Alright, the next lap we're gonna go green. So, just hold up here. Next lap, the lights will go out. So we stay yellow this time.
Dude, 77 people behind me, stay behind me. We're passing me with pace now.
Alright. The lights are going to go out this lap. Remember not to pass car until you cross the start-finish line. Connor, you are driving into Dabcat. Matt's back off from the 44. That's good. That's when you're driving into the leader. Make our way off of 3 and 4. Green flag. A lot to pass Nico. And Dab. Bad start by both of them. A lot of pass Darktails. That was a rough start. We'll let it slide though. Very bad start in the back of the field. Something happened to Darktails, just a late response. It's passed by Stephen Waters. Meanwhile, your leader is Evan Varney. As we got more side-by-side between Nico Alex and Connor. Dabcat not looking to leave this action anytime soon. Next time by, we'll have 20 laps to go. Side-by-side between Darktails and I believe... See, here's Connor. I mean, these two just genuinely could not escape each other. Dabcat running the outside. He will lose that, I believe, is 5th place. We're now 19 to go. Side by side between Dabcat and Landon. Meanwhile, a crossover for the podium position. Nico out to get that exit speed. Connor's right in the bumper. We are close to the point where a caution would bring out a red, by the way. Not quite there yet, but we're close. Goes Connor down the inside. Almost looks like he scrubbed that inside wall off of 2. Nicolaus will make the move. Passes for 3rd. However, Connor's still right there on the rear bumper. This time by, we'll have 15 to go. Crossover between Nicolaus and Connor off of 3 and 4. Connor running the inside, Nico around the outside, trying to carry speed off the exit. It is going to work in Nicolaus' case this time by. And Nicolaus is back into 3rd. We could be running ourselves into a potential photo finish situation here, especially on that 3rd place battle. We're in the last leg of this race, and I feel like, frankly, this one has gone by pretty quickly. It has not been an hour since the stream has started. We are at 59 minutes, and this race is close to over. You do not see that every day in the ROX Mods. Nicolaus building up a bit of a gap here with Connor, but he's still in the fight. Connor looking at the inside of Nicolaus. Drifting out of 1 and 2. Scrubs a lot of speed. Nicolaus extends his gap between himself and Connor. This time by will be 10 to go. Here comes Evan to Stephen Waters. BG and Cam battling it out. Meanwhile, we're going to watch the battle going on for the third place spot, see how it progresses. Cam's made the move for BG. Let's watch Nico Outs here. There we go. Looks like we're about spread out. Alright, that leaves us with your leader of Evan Varney. Evan Varney taking the inside away from Stephen Waters. Also will make it 2. As BG also gets a bit of lap down. Twin Triple V sits only about 2 seconds off from the lead. Here goes Cam by the car that they've made. Cam moving up to the 8th place spot. Meanwhile, your leader, Evan Varney, is going to make the way through. Got 3 wide with these lap cars. As here goes Evan. Next time by will be 5 to go. Battle for third is about to rage on once again. Just about. Here goes Connor down the inside with Nico out, side by side off of 3 and 4, and Connor gets the exit speed. We are 5 to go. There's a clear track for Evan. The battle for third. The last shot of the podium here. 4 laps to go. Crossover move. Niklaus down the inside. Connor trying to carry exit speed. Dabcat witnessing all of this. Here goes Connor with a move for the third place spot, but Niklaus just slingshots it back. Connor once again hard on the brakes into 1. It'll work this time. 2 to go for your leader, Evan Varney. So last chance for anything to go wrong. We are going to watch this one from free cam. There's a battle between Landon and Matt Watts going on here at this point of the race. Your leader, Evan Varney, we make it to the line. This is how the race ends, folks, and Evan Varney scrubs a wall from 1 and 2, but he's still going to keep it going. Evan Varney down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. It is clear. Evan Varney with a clear track will win it at Augusta. Twin Turbo V6 coming across the line. 2nd place, 8th place going to Cam, 9th to Darktails, 11th to Steven. Kroon gets the 3rd place. Nikolau's in 4th, 5th place Dabcat. 6th place, it is a close one, but it's going to go to Matt Watts, at least according to Vision Lag. 7th place is going to be Landon.
Jesus, Nico.
Also, by the way,
my
it's Connor.
God.
Into my fucking head and I fucked up.
My head hurts so bad.
Nico, bro.
What race? I haven't seen a race clean like that since the midget race at East Albany.
Oh my gosh, I'm sweating right now.
1 caution all race. Oh my god.
2. There was 2.
Oh, 2? Okay, close enough.
A proper race here today. And great job to everyone that showed up. Thank you guys. I'm glad this race was as clean as it was.
Same.
We're not.
Come to the race leader to victory lane.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. We're going to drag everyone to the interviews channel, and by the way, stick around. We will get everyone that is interviewed. Everyone that made the race today is going to get interviewed if you want to. You are not forced to be interviewed. You can obviously deny one. You can also choose to do chat, but we'll go ahead with that first. But a clean race today. Alright. Let's get a word out of your race winner, Evan Varney.
You forgot Twin.
I got you now.
Bruh.
Alright, let's get a victory lane photo here. 2nd golf club in a row, and unfortunately it's not really a set. It's another driver, so I guess that'll work. Never lose another one. I guess I'll never really use another one, but you get it done once again. Sweep the weekend, and also today's event, you have taken home quick time, pole position. You have taken home. I think you have completely swept
All
the weekend.
laps.
Led all the laps.
Except I missed pole. I missed pole in the midget race.
Did miss pole in the midget race. I just remember that. So, what went down in today's race, Evan, and how did you manage to win?
That I just took off in the start. I thought we were going to get a caution-free race.
It was
Also,
close to it.
I saw we had like 5 seconds over Twin. That was actually pretty insane.
Or Twin? So, or I just called you Twin, Evan. This is what this performance is genuinely reminding me of. It is absolutely Twin level domination today. I think we could say that.
You could.
All right. Is there anything to say when coming to the next race? Of course, is going to be the Pedro Grand Prix, a doubleheader with the ROX Mods. Louisville and a road course on the same week. Any thoughts about that?
I'm probably going to take the short track win, but I'm going to attempt the road course. But I don't know if I'm going to win that. I might. Be cool if I did. Oh, I just realized this win marks my 10th ever ROX Mod win.
Oh, right. It's your 10th win in the ROX Mods. I think you've been racing and winning since last year. Your first win was at Berlin, which that's coming up in a few weeks.
What year was that?
Last year. Last year.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
That was your battle, I believe, with Jackson Cook. And
yep, I have the schedule put up right now. It was me, Jackson, and Braden.
What does it feel like when a lot of these drivers spend entire years trying their absolute hardest to win, and for somebody like you managing 10 wins, what does that feel like for you?
I'm not sure. The only thing I'm thinking of is Tony.
All right.
I want to match Twin. What's he at, like 28?
I have not counted, but I do know it's a lot.
Twin, do you know? Hello? Got nothing out of him.
Yeah. All right, Evan. Well, it is another victory today. I mean, you've just been completely unstoppable this year. So do nothing but just completely extend your lead. I've still not updated the points, and I'll have to do that at some point.
It'll be a big jump. I'll tell you that.
For sure. Is there any thoughts? Any last things you want to say before we move on to potentially Twin?
Really?
All right. Well, thank you there, Evan. Good luck in the next race. And congratulations on such a dominant weekend. All right. Twin, would you like an interview today? Oh.
What?
Okay. Well, thanks for showing up, Twin. Good to see you back. I hope you enjoyed today's race. Nothing to talk about. All right. We had a pretty good lunch from back to front. I will mention that. Definitely the biggest mover today. So let's talk about that battle for third place. That was a very hard-fought one throughout the entire race today.
Third.
It was a close one, but it did end up being, I believe, Connor. I'm going to verify that. It was
Evan,
Connor.
I started to get into a groove like halfway into the race, and then we had that.
96.
All right.
Yeah, dude. I'm so happy I touched the fours, but we'll get into my interview after because these two ahead of me were battling their hearts out. I watched it, and I was really trying to stay up there.
That was an insane battle, Connor. And you managed to get home on the podium today. I believe.
I don't know how I did it.
What happened in today's race, Connor?
Well, qualified third somehow ended third. Nico was definitely on my rear bumper. I don't know what I did. Just kind of I don't even know, bro. He just wore me out so bad. Had to push this thing. It's probably like the hardest thing. Like, oh my gosh, I can't even speak. Probably the hardest. Oh my god. Anyways, I've probably pushed this thing the hardest I've ever have. There we go. Good enough. Anyways, Nico is actually insane. Like, I still can't believe I passed him and got third. Because I was expecting to get fifth, but somehow with that restart, I jumped up to third and just kind of led it from there, which I'm sure some people are probably not so happy about. Because I have so many haters like Evan Varney. Yep.
I'm a true Connor hater.
Yep.
Number one hater.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We go 0 days without hating in this place.
Yeah.
Evan just tweet at everybody. That's all he is. Bullies everybody. He hates everybody. He's just a bum for real. He needs to go to IRL racing instead.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping soon I can pick up my first ROX mod win. I don't know when it will be. Hopefully at Berlin. That would be really cool.
I can tell you, buddy, that's a tall
But-
glass of water, but
Oh yeah,
I would like
know.
to see it. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it.
Yeah, that's all I really have to say. Thanks to CC Motorsports, I guess, and that's all I have.
Well, congratulations on making it to the podium again. A strong finish for CCM. Generally overall,
Yes, sir.
double podium this weekend.
Woo!
All right. Well, thank you there, Connor. Let's get a word out of Nikolaus. Again, I think the best keyboard driver we have around. What's out a keyboard race today, Nico?
It was not. It was my second ever attempt at using controller.
He's went to the dark side, and I love it.
How did it go, Nico?
It went alright. I will say it was very weird. You know, I'm not used to controller at all. I really just tried it out because, you know, on these ovals with these setups, you really can't be quick with keyboard. You can't be consistently quick with keyboard very easily. So I said I'll try the controller and see how that works. But no, honestly, I did a lot better than I thought I was going to. No, GG's took on you know, that was a real good fight. You know, these young guns are real fucking quick these days, dog.
So shades of blue, Gen.
These young ones. Yeah, dog. Yeah, getting fucking flashbacks again, dog. It's same shit all over again. But no, I think I had pretty decent consistency throughout the race. I kind of got into a groove, and then I just kind of kept going. So at one point, I was even catching Twin for a little bit, and then he just kind of, you know, got the lead on me, and then near the end of the race, around 5 laps left, I think it was, you know, not to make excuses because, you know, it's all on, you know, it's a part of racing, but the commentation kind of got into my head a little bit, and I just started making mistakes, and then Connor just started to just fucking just go on. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, GG's, yeah, 4th place, I'm pretty happy with it.
All right, well, that's awesome, Nico. Had a hell of a battle. Glad to see that you're at least liking how it's been. I know since the gravity update, you've been having a lot of frustration about the setups. Is there anything that's still in your head about actually the frustration?
Well, no, the setups are nice. That's the thing. The cars drive nice as and they're fun. The only issue is because of how they're set up, because of the lack of gravity, and because it's an oval. And ovals have always kind of preferred mouse and control over keyboard. But now you go into low gravity setups, you know, it really kind of hammers in that kind of gap between, you know, keyboard to controller and mouse has kind of widened even more. So Yeah, it's just a little frustrating. I can't really put my full pace, my full, all out into it. But, I guess it's just how these things roll. Times change.
Still seem to be running pretty good, Nico. I'll give you that. Uh, is there anything else you want to say before we move on to Dabcat?
Oh, that was a good fight, GG's.
All right. Thank you there, Nico. And since you are unmuted, I don't think I need to unmute you, Dabcat. Up and down race today. What is your thoughts about today's race, Dab?
Well, I started pretty strong. I did say in quali, and I knew it was coming. It was like the Grim Reaper reaping over me, just standing over me, that kind of thing. I knew Twin was going to take second. I knew it. I could just tell by the qualifying. He had the pace. He had the laps. It was just a matter of him learning the track and him sticking to it and keeping that consistency. However, not as soon as I thought he would have. I, got out, I was staying behind Evan as much as I could. And then, Twin finally followed along after about 2 or 3 laps. I figured it would have been, 1 lap and he would have been, right there. But, yeah, so I decided, that first stint, I was like, okay, well, I know that I need to do everything I can to stay behind Twin because Twin's going to be my goal and my my toe towards Evan, right? It kind of failed. It kind of failed at the end because I started just making mistakes. I just think I naturally took myself out of the zone for whatever reason. I couldn't tell you, but I went wide in a corner, and I just kind of never really got it back. I am, however, happy because during that stint, I actually touched my first 15.4. So yay!
Congrats.
Second in times is still pretty damn good, but I just didn't have the ability to stay up in that spot. I will say GG's firstly to Evan and Twin because Jesus Christ, these guys make it look a lot easier. These guys make it a lot easier than it actually is. But I'm always happy racing up against Evan and Twin because it's just a fun competition to see if I can keep up with the guys. And some days you can, some days you can't. It's just a 50-50. But alongside that, when it comes to drivers I like racing against, it's all obviously also Connor and Nico. I mean, these guys, they have the driving ability there to easily beat me, and they do on frequent basis. If I go onto a road course, it's not even a question. Nico dusts me. So it's always fun being able to race my friends, as I've said a few times, and it's great because it's a fun experience for me. It doesn't make me feel like, oh well, this is just a long green flag with nothing to it. It actually feels like there's someone there racing me, and it's a good thing. But yeah, I didn't keep my pace. That was the biggest thing for me today. Something I'm gonna try and work on. I had the lap, I had the lap times. I had the ability. It's just tapping into it a little bit harder. And other than that, it was a really damn good race. I was pushing as hard as humanly possible those last 5-10 laps. I don't know if it was very visible, but another thing I actually noticed now, but my braking points, that was the biggest thing that I couldn't really keep together. I was either coming into the corner way too hot and, just squeezing the brake too hard. Or, I'd come into the corner just fine, but I'd still, I just feels like my left pointer finger wasn't really cooperating with me today when it comes to the brakes. But shit happens. That was something I kind of was worried about in the race. These cars are very, very, very reliant on being smooth. And Nico and Connor were just able to tap into it a little bit better than I was. And so it was very cool to see. But yeah, that's really about it. I mean, if there's any questions, of course, I'll answer them. But yeah, that's really all I've got.
How are you looking forward to the Patriot Grand Prix?
Patriot Grand Prix, I'm really looking forward to it. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. If I can get my thumb out of my ass, we might try and put together an outlaw kart race, just because I'm kind of direly missing it. With the 16 plus threatening motion, I was very, very worried that it was eventually going to die out, and I think it is eventually going to die out. But I'd like to run a couple of races with the outlaw carts at least, a few times, just to kind of give them a final send off, I guess. So track loans is a possibility to do that. So that might be something I do, set up a setup, kind of get some more interpretations, etc. But other than that, I'm really excited for track loans. Now, the only thing is that I'm gonna have to look and see. Now that I just thought about it, I may not make it to track loans, and I just remembered that, and I'm actually gonna be very sad. Oh no.
Well,
So either way, I'm really looking forward to it. We'll see if I get there or not. Slash, if outlaw carts are going to happen, because it could be a possibility that I'm not there, so outlaw carts don't happen, or I'm there and outlaw carts are like too busy or what have you. But yeah, so really looking forward for it. And hopefully it lands just right in my schedule to be able to make it.
all right, Dabcat. Well, I genuinely hope it works out. Whatever happens, happens. I hope you enjoy your 4th of July. Of course, that's a big date ahead of us. Before we move on with these other interviews, I do want to mention that one of our partner series is more than likely going to run their final event, potentially. Lance Satter's RGMH. It is in our partnerships channel somewhere. If you go above VC into general data, that column, I think it's there. It is not there. Okay, well then we'll put it up in the announcements. Lance for that. We'll do that in the announcements. They run outlaw late models and super late models. Be sure to check that out. Thank you there, Dabcat. We're gonna move on to some controversy. I believe that there was between 6th and 7th place today. Between Cool Mats, otherwise known as Mats Watts, and Landon. Let's get Mats out. I guess Landon's not here for an interview, but there's a very close finish there for the 6th place. For Vision Lag, you did, from at least my POV, finish ahead of.
There's only 2 of them.
Mats, you managed to finish ahead of Landon today. What happened in today's race, Mats?
It was just kind of an up down day again. Same thing like the midgets. But we did end up in a high note though, so that's good. I mean, I'll take a 6th place all day. Closer enough to 5th, but we'll come next time, and I'll see if I'll be able to race next week. Which is what, 4th of July?
It's the weekend of 4th of July, but we're not hosting anything on the 4th of July.
Alright. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was just a hard day, and we came to be a little bit more faster than Landon. I thought I was going to catch up to him, but surprisingly I did. But yeah, pretty much just had a good day, and we'll just move on from that. And maybe, who knows, I might get podium or something. I don't know.
It's like the back of the field's having a bit of an argument.
I'm gonna go check.
Well, you had a great race today, Mats. Everything considered, beat half the field. Good finish. So I will give you credit for that, Mats. Whatever happens, happens. Hope to see you on the 4th of July weekend, or of course our future Grand
that's
Prix.
and it's also coming up on my birthday too.
Oh, happy early birthday.
On the 8th, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be between races, I believe. So, but anyways, sounds good. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we move down the field? I think it's gonna get a little bit spicy in a bit.
No. I have a pretty big day tomorrow, go-karting, so
Oh, have fun.
yeah, I got.
Oh God, Steve.
All right. Well, thank you there, Matt. And we're gonna
Trying to go?
skip Landon. Landon's not here for an interview, so that leaves us with Cam. Cam, do you want to do an interview? He'll be with us in a second, potentially.
Oh no, I'm here. I was just muted.
All right, Cam. So your first race in the ROX Mods? Oh, dab. Let's mute dab Cam for a second. Anyways, Cam, your first race in the ROX Mods? That looked like a pretty solid race today. Everything considered, a eighth place finish. There looked like there's a lot of stuff going on in the back of the field towards final restarts. Get my voice good. What happened today?
What happened today? Well, I was honestly during practice I was doing okay. I wasn't like worrying. There was nothing really going on. But the moment the qualifiers started, my hands started freaking shaking. Like, I don't know why. I just instantly got like nervous about screwing up. That's kind of what impacted my, my race the most. It is my first race. I didn't even know I would be joining today. Yeah, thank you. I didn't expect to be racing. I was like, yeah, maybe if I'll be awake, because it is like 5 a.m. for me right now. Maybe if I'll be awake, I will join. And I ended up being awake. But like, I don't have much experience. I don't have really much technical stuff to really speak of. I guess all I can do is just practice and work on this if I'll be able to.
For sure, Cam. So, overall impression on racing after today. I think this might be your first time actually doing a Roblox race too. On that note.
It is my first time ever. The last time the last time I was around, I was only helping you host. Mildly.
Yes.
It is fun. It is fun.
Alright.
I don't know what else to say. Like,
Alright.
My first impression is that this is fun. You just need to put in quite a bit of work to actually,
Unless you hire Evan.
Unless you hire Evan.
I am not hiring Evan.
We found that out at Mount Launder.
Anyway, today I was in the rental. Maybe next time I will actually have my own,
Something a little bit different than a Polish Porsche.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is funnily kind of fitting that I have the Polish Porsche, Wink wink, I'm Polish, wink wink.
Aha, wink wink.
Wink wink, wink wink. Yeah. But I don't know. Honestly, when the race kind of got in the middle, like when I'm sorry, around the middle of the race, I slowly kind of, like, all the nerves kind of just slowly dropped down. That's why I ended up doing a bit better at the end. Still, I thought I would finish up last. I genuinely thought I would finish up last, but like I kind of locked in at the few last laps and tried to, put in what I've practiced earlier into actual reality. So that kind of boosted me up a bit. So I'm saying I'm proud of myself for my first race. I'm proud of myself.
All right.
And I think that's all. I'll try to race again, but I don't know. Life, work.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
Of course. It was a solid race
Plus
overall.
the late hour.
Yeah, and also it being out of last time. Of course, there is the road course race we got next week. That will be, I believe, that's maybe anywhere between. It might be at 8 p.m. for you
Yeah, but what day? I
on
forgot.
a Sunday.
On a possibilities. I'll see.
We'll see. Okay.
I'll cook something up though. Either way.
All right.
If I have a night shift, then maybe I'll come. I'll see. Unless I start with day shifts. Who knows? Actually, either way, I might be able to come. Actually, no matter what, I might be able to come. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe with a new personalized car for myself.
Sure. Will be the first day after America has been officially 250 years old. You know what that scary date is, as the average age of a civilization. So that means that America is going to pass that point. Yes, Kim?
That's quite old. You know what that reminds me of?
Hmm?
The 123 days Poland was wiped off the map.
Damn.
That is very much a pretty you know what
Rememberable.
I mean. Exactly, thank you. Amount of time. So I genuinely, yeah. Let's hope America doesn't have a bigger problem going on in the future. As somebody from Poland who has been tracking like what's going on, you know, I genuinely hope everything works out. I genuinely like everything works out for you guys over there. Second off, we are suffering in the heat wave. I don't know what you guys have going on, but we have a pretty bad heat wave around here. Even Egypt has lower temperatures than Poland right now, and the UK, and other like some other parts of the place here. So you know, I hope you guys are staying cool.
Pretty hot here. Well, it's fine here. Alright.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad you guys are not suffering as much as we are.
So, we got some drama between Steven and Darktail over that last restart.
Yeah, they should make out over it.
Okay. So as of order, the next one down. Thank you there, Cam. We're gonna talk to the 9th place car of Darktail. So there was some drama there on the final lap. You can bring me through what happened in today's race, Darktail.
Oh, that final lap, that was not my fault. My brother came in my room and was distracting me, so I didn't see it go green. So yeah, blame my brother. That's what happens when you have brothers. But yeah, the race was fine. I feel like I could have done better than I did. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed of today, but hey, happy about qualifying. So,
all right. Well, Darktails, is there anything else you want to say?
Please sword me and Steven. We want to fight.
We'll fight you as soon as your interviews are through. He is actually next on the interview, so I'll let you two fight this out afterwards. Before we do that, though, Steven, what happened in today's race?
First off, he held me back. That felt intentional, and I'm gonna fuck him up. But not like it's not the first time I had this happen from Dark Tales.
Try me, bitch.
Right.
Try me.
Road racing. You what? Road racing? Road racing. Road racing? Road racing. Open race. It's a league race. Okay. Sorry, that was my dad. Alright. Love you, Dad. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm fuck up Dark Tales, okay?
Come at me, bro. Come at me.
That is the most conflicting statement I've heard, dog. Yeah.
I'm a wrestler.
Alright. Is there anything else you want to say about today's race, Steven, or looking forward to the upcoming races?
Yeah, fuck Dark Tales. I'm not gonna put it. Essentially, don't blame your brother for that shit, dude. That was
no, my brother literally came in my room. It was distracting me with shining a flashlight in my eye.
I did not see it, so he did not, dude. That was on you.
How can you see it? I don't have my camera on, bro.
Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, you guys are kidding off.
Okay, let's go ahead and interview BG, and then I'll start, guys.
I'm wrestling on your ass, bro.
Try me.
All right.
Johnny.
So BG today, thank you for your patience.
Please.
Yep.
Oh, let
We'll
BG
sort it
talk.
all.
Let BG talk.
Let's sort it all. Anyways, well,
I win.
Dark Tails won that fight, but you're about to get killed by his teammate.
Anyways,
Anyways, BG,
like
looked
a real
like today
wrestling
was
match.
a bit of a rough race. You're kind of in the back today, but if you could bring me through what happened in today's race.
I was pushing it too hard coming up to the last laps, and
With
and
the hang robo.
one of the corners, I hit the wall and it slowed me down, so I couldn't catch back up to anybody. And
I guess Cam wins.
yeah, I just couldn't catch back up to anybody.
Cam gonna win. Well, I know that's a frustrating way for your day to go. Of course, they got a set of races coming up on us. Oh.
I died. Okay. Yeah, what were you saying?
We're going to be racing the Patriot Grand Prix next week. That is going to be a doubleheader in the ROX Mods. As, of course, there will also be oval racing. There will be road course racing. Thursday night, 7 p.m. as is usual, U.S. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be racing the Midgets. And on Friday at the same time, we'll be doing the ROX Mod feature on the oval. And then we're going to have Saturday off. Of course, that's the 4th of July. That's the special day. America's 250th anniversary. And, of course, to top things off on Sunday, we're going to have the road course feature. That'll be at 12 p.m. US PST. So that's your schedule coming up in next week's race. Is there any thoughts about the doubleheader?
No, not really. Yeah, no, not really.
Okay. How are the setups like?
I like them personally. They're not. I mean, they're not as bad as Martinsville. Yeah, I like them. I don't know.
All right. Is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, no.
No? Okay.
No.
Well, thank you for showing up for today's race, BG. I know this one's got to be a little frustrating, but I appreciate your patience to at least give us a little short interview to end things off. I will hang out in General after everything, but a big thanks to everyone to showing up to today's race. Little bit of drama in the back of the field. There was a bit of a rough start there with Dark Tails. And some good action.
Me and Steven had a fight. I won.
Good action for the 6th place. And we'll be out for some awesome racing next weekend at Track Loans. We hope to see you guys
and
sincerely
Cam's
there.
in the back rooms. And remember, kids, never let your brother in your room when you're racing.
I'm going to wrap up the stream with the outro. It's just going to be a small weekend at Track Loans, everything considered, but we hope to have some awesome races.
And remember, kids, don't let your brother in your room when you're racing or mess up your day. Cam, you can unmute now. Where are you? Oh, I beat Steven, so I won. Is that a base plate or is that void? It's amazing. You need to make a spin car for yourself. Robo's announcement. I didn't update the board. Fact is, when Steven first started talking to me after the race, I couldn't even see what he was saying. I was sitting in my sim chair. I was away from my monitor. I couldn't even see what he was saying. Like, bro, it's not my fault. My brother came in my room and was shining me with a flashlight. And it was still going halfway through the race. I still had a headache. Like, during